Come on in. What? Come on in. Welcome to an episode of What Being Break. What? Welcome to episode of What Being. What up, y'all? Y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all straight? Can y'all tell? I'm good. Y'all already know what I had. Y'all know what I had. Y'all want me to show you? Because sometimes y'all be forgetting. I got you. Let me show y'all. I had my VA Energy. Low-key, I need them to sponsor me because I drink these faithfully. I drink these faithfully to give me energy because I don't drink coffee and I don't drink energy drinks. So we're going to do the natural way and we're going to do the healthy way or whatever. And then, okay, enough about that. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of 1 Billion Brave. I'm your host, Domo Jones. I am so glad y'all are here because this episode about to be on and popping. Y'all know what it is. Okay, so let's do the house rules. House rules are no profanity. We don't do that on this show. Y'all know we don't do that on the show because there's so many words in the dictionary that we're going to use. So we're going to use them. Come on, let's expound our vocabulary in this month. Next up, no bashing of gender, race, religion, or politics. Y'all already know what's up. From one blood. Y'all know he made all the nations, so we family. We family. I'm inviting you to the picnic. I'm inviting you to the cook-off. Uncle, aunt, I need that mac and cheese recipe. I definitely need that sweet potato pie. Somebody bring the drinks because we kinfolk. Y'all feel me? Also, this is one of the three most important. I say this every episode. This is one of the three most important house rules there is. What up, Tanya? Love you. With this show, I want you guys to understand that I'm about to be serious, but I really not about to be serious. This show is about the disabled community, people that have medical conditions, essential caregivers, and essential healthcare workers. This show is called 1 Billion Brave because it represents the 1 billion people in the world that have disabilities. What I'm saying is, these guests are super dope, one, and two, they have such great stories of how they break the stigma beyond their condition. What I'm saying is, what you saying, Domo? I'm glad you asked. Get you one of us in your group. You need one of us in your circle, bro. I'm telling you. If y'all know, get one of us in your circle. And I can't be it because my circle is full. I'm booked to capacity, but get you one of us in our circle because you will see something totally different in life, and that's it. When you get one, let me know. Okay, be like, you was right, and that's all you gotta say. All you gotta say is you was right, and that's it. Okay, and the second to last most important thing is we do talk about Jesus Christ on this show. I don't know what y'all thought it was gonna be different. Y'all thought it was gonna be different? He the main thing. So we about to keep in the mix. Right. Jesus. That's my guy. That's all I'm saying. And he should be yours too, but he's my favorite. We talk about Jesus, is all I'm saying. Last but not least, y'all have y'all good ears in? I need y'all to have y'all good ear. This is the very first show that has a hostess with a hi grandma, I love you. That has a hostess with a disability, that has guests with disabilities, medical conditions, and essential caregivers. Lady, I am coming to that house sooner than you think. Matter of fact, I just bought my plane ticket. All I need is fruit snacks. Like, that's it. You can keep the door unlocked at a core hotel. We'll keep the light on for you at a core hotel. Just keep the door unlocked because I'm coming in. You should already know my name by now, so we don't need to do the introduction. We're good on that. But we have so much to talk about. And then I'm going to hop on across the street to Tyler Perry's house, one of the houses. You just got to let me know which house you're at. And then we got to chop it up too because, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Lady O, TP, you know. Need I say more? Nope, I don't, because you already know. And then I have witnesses for the past 25 episodes that already know what's that. Y'all know what's that? Shoot. I don't have no hair right here, but I'm about to pull it back. None. Okay, so now that we got the house rules out the way, let's go about. Did I say that right? Let's go about. Yeah, we're gonna rock with it. Let's go about Life of Domo. Now, all right. So here. Oh wait, before I say that, before I say Life of Domo, as you guys know, every month we promote a ribbon, right? And the color for this month is pink. Why? Breast cancer awareness. We do definitely want to give credit and give homage to those that have fought breast cancer. We appreciate you for your fight. The fight ain't over. I don't know what y'all thought this was. The fight ain't over. Y'all still here. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. Y'all know that's from? All right, cool. Okay, so Life of Domo. Now, y'all know what up, Monique? Love you. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys know them big old elevator escalator things, the big old tin boxes that are at like grocery stores, restaurants. It's like when you have dual levels and they have it off to the side. You know what I'm talking about? Those things, and then you just walk up and they press a button and it. Okay, those. So there was a time like last year that I went to a restaurant that had that, and I had just kind of gotten over a foot injury. Of course, that's a given, right? I had just got over a foot injury, and I was kind of in pain a little bit, but you know how to rock with it. So at the restaurant, we were sitting outside, and it was half grass, half tile. Whew. So the bathroom was inside. Now, because of the stairs, it was a two-part stairs, right? It was a few stairs, few stairs. And then the bathroom wants to be across the country, all the way in the back of the doggone restaurant. So I'm like, yo, I seen this machine. We about to rise it on up to level 2. And then that's less steps I gotta take, which means less pressure on my foot. So my mom and I are walking up, and we get in the machine, and the gentleman, I think he was the waiter. The waiter was like, okay, lock yourself in, boom, boom, boom. He proceeds to press the button, and I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. Who didn't charge the batteries? Who didn't plug up the doggone machine? Why is it here? Why is it here if it's not plugged up? You guys only use it every quarter. That thing should be fully charged. So you mean to tell me that I done took the time to walk in this metal machine, this metal detector machine that's supposed to raise me up, make it more convenient for me and those that have disability bars. And I go in and the machine don't work. So that means I have to go back out, go up the stairs, 2 flights, then travel across the country to go to the restroom, then come back down 2 flights of stairs. Me, because y'all didn't charge the battery for the machine? My God, today, what are we doing? I know you got the money. Do you want me to give you guys a plug? I will give you guys the plug. I just don't understand why you guys have it. If it don't work, why is it there? Is it for looks? I need to know. Because that's like the third machine that I have been to that I didn't want to walk up the stairs because the machine is supposed to rise me up to level 2 and it don't even work. Charge the batteries, please. Ma'am, sir, charge the battery. For people like us, we need it. That's what I'm saying. We need it, please. So, the beautiful thing is, let me tell y'all, get you people around you that look out for you, okay? That's why I said get you one of us in your circle, because if y'all know how my mom is, for those that know my mom, y'all know how my mom is, and she will cut somebody when it comes to me. Nevertheless, she didn't even have to. She didn't even have to. Because one of my friends was like, oh no, I need to talk to the manager of the whole entire distribution company, ma'am, sir, restaurant. Because this is ADA accommodations and you guys have not accommodated the ADA. So now I got to go to corporate. My God, today. I said, they're not even just going to like the manager. We're going above and beyond. Because enough's enough. We're stopping at me and we're pushing forward to the future people so they won't have them problems. Get the plug or charge it up. Get AA, AAA, whatever batteries, however batteries you need to charge that joint up. Just charge it up because we need it. To the disabled community, I got y'all. Those that have walkers, canes, crutches, I got y'all. I'm going to represent. Sick of it. ADA accommodations all the way around. You get ADA. You get. That's how it. Oh, that bothers me. That vexes my spirit when I see it. Don't be the part, do the part. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. Thank y'all for listening to my life with Domo. Can y'all tell that was that hit? Okay, so now I'm about to talk about my next guest because she's like super dope. First of all, her name is September. What month did we just come out of? Okay. So I was on her show. Was it testimony Thursday, testimony Tuesday? When she get on, she gonna correct me. And her show, I was able to share my story. So once I shared my story, she was like, yo, I'm a caregiver. And I was like, okay, so I need you on my show. Like I was on your show and I need you on my show. And she's super dope. And I'm grateful that she I hit her up last minute. I actually hit her up yesterday because there was a guest that couldn't make it. And I'm so glad that she wanted to do the opportunity. Like, come on, bro. Get your people like that. Ready, willing, and able. September, come on the stage, Rick. Come on the stage. What up,
Hey,
hey, girl. How are you?
hey, girl. Hey,
Hey, girl.
listen, I am so loving your vibe, girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. And thank you again so much for being a guest on the show. I don't take it lightly.
Yes, it's an honor to be here.
For sure. Okay, cool. So, first of all, where are you? What city are you in? What state are you in?
I am in Windsor, North Carolina.
Windsor, North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Okay.
Eh, okay, I was about to vibe with you now.
See, that's why I love it. I love your spirit. Love your spirit. Okay, so for the people in the back, can you tell us who do you caregive for and the name of their condition?
Yes, I caregive for my son, and I really don't even call it caregiver, because that's my duty, that's my job, that's my responsibility. Taking care of my son, Tyshawn, that's diagnosed with cerebral palsy and epilepsy.
Okay, so can you explain what's the second one you said?
Epilepsy,
Okay, can you explain because I want to know what that is. Can you explain what that is?
seizure disorder,
Okay.
where he has seizures, maybe like at first it was like 5 times a day, but thank God they got him on his medicine where he might have him like maybe twice a day. So that's a
That's
big accomplishment.
that's huge. No, for real. Like a lot of people won't ever get that, but that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
5 to 3. So with the seizures, what did that look like? Were there any symptoms to show you that it was coming up?
Yes. So how I know he's about to have a seizure, he will turn like to his left or his right. So he'll, you know how when you look at something like you just heard something,
Yeah.
so he'll turn like this and pause, and all of a sudden he will start shaking with his eyes. look like it's about to come out, and his arms will get stiff, and his arms get to shaking, then his legs get to shaking. And then after maybe 2 seconds later, he come out of it smiling like nothing just happened.
That
And I'm
that
like, really, son? You really gonna be cheesing like that? And you
Yes,
about to give me a whole heart attack?
listen,
So,
that's
but
how we do it.
and even though I'm used to it, he's 18 now. So even though I'm used to it, it's still overwhelming to watch him go through that.
Of course. I mean, you're his mom, so you don't ever want to see your child in pain or go through any type of struggle that you can't help.
Right.
So I totally
Right.
get that. So let's start from the beginning. Like, how did he get this well, let's start from the first Bell's palsy. How did he get this diagnosis?
Okay. At birth, to August 4th. No, August 7th, 2004. Um, he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Come to find out, Tyshawn had a stroke while he was in the womb. They realized because I had a C-section. So when they, pulled him out, they realized his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck. Come to find out, his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck too long in the womb, and he had a stroke. He lost oxygen, um, blood flowing through his brain, fluid in his brain. So that's how he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at birth. And
Wow.
they realized, noticed that his head was bigger than an average newborn baby. And after they did the MRIs and the tests, they realized, oh, okay, he had a stroke. He had a stroke on both sides of his brains that caused both sides of his frontal lobe brains to be dead.
That is amazing. Okay, so because I'm amazed just hearing it. So for you as a mom and a new mom, well, a second new mom, how was that for you to hear all of that? Because you have an older sibling. I mean, you have an older son, right?
An older daughter
You
and
have
a
an older
younger
daughter.
son. So yeah,
Okay.
before I had him, my daughter was born. So she was 1 at the time. Hmm.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're still a new mom. So how was that for you having a child that's able-bodied, and then your second son has come out with all these medical, you're just hearing everything at once.
So my daughter, after having my daughter, I thank God, I always wanted a girl and a boy. So had my daughter, she was just as healthy. So here I am. God bless me with my son. I'm happy. I'm only 21 years old. Um, so when family members start coming in, they realize his head was bigger than the average child. Oh, that baby got a big head. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what, leave my baby alone. Every baby
Right,
got a big head.
right.
So once the doctors came in my room and they sat down and they told me, all right, Miss Higgs, I'm gonna need for you to sit down. So when they announced the news that Tyshawn had a stroke and he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and it hit me all at once. I didn't know if I was going or coming,
Right.
to hear that my baby, and at the time they said he was not going to live past 6 months. So to hear that, it was devastating.
Yeah.
I'm young. I'm still young. I'm still
Right.
young. It was devastating. And around that time, Ms. Domo, I didn't have a relationship with Christ. I didn't have a relationship with God. I knew of him. So all the things that the doctors was telling me, I just knew my baby was gonna pass away. They said he had 6 months to live. And if he ever do live past them 6 months, he will be this, he'll be that, he won't better do this. It was very, very devastating.
That yeah, that's a lot because you still have a 1-year old.
Yes.
And then on top of the 1-year old, then you're getting hit with, I just had a child, but then they're only going to be alive for 6 months. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hmm.
Give me a minute. Hold on. That's so much. So for you, when the child, because the child is 18, so I don't know what y'all doctors thought. Clearly, y'all, the true doctor said, that's old news. We
That
don't
part.
talk about
So let me when they told me my son was gonna live, I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. I mean, he was not gonna live past 6 months.
yeah,
I'm gonna just gonna keep it real. I just knew my baby was not gonna live. I promise you. I was planning his funeral. I
wow,
went and bought a tuxedo. I was writing down his obituary. I was like, you know what, God? You know what? I didn't say, know what, God, because I didn't talk to God like I talk to him now. So
yeah,
it was like, every night I was up watching him. Every night I didn't sleep because I was up watching him. Every time he had a seizure in his sleep, I just knew that was it. But every month, every week, every second, I was counting down the days, counting down the hours, counting down the months until 4 months old. My son was 4 months old. Now, mind you, I'm thinking my son have 2 more months left to live, right?
right,
And I tell this story every time I share my son's story. Um, at 4 months old, a friend of mine invited me to church. Now, mind you, Domo, I've been in church when I was younger,
yeah,
um, not at 20, 21 years old. So, I said, okay, God, I'm going to do this. And mind you, I was already going through depression, suicidal. I was going through all these things within myself.
right,
Um, so when she invited me to church, I said, okay, all right, I'll go. My son is 4 months again, y'all. Let's stick with that 4 months. In my mind, in my head, my son got 2 more months left to live. In the calendar, 2 more months. In the calendar, 2 more months. So I went to church. I had a great time, enjoyed the service. I will never forget the pastor preached about forgiveness.
mm-hmm.
After the service was over, I went up to for altar call. um the pastor prayed over myself and prayed over my son, and the pastor whispered in my ear, he said, he shall live and not die.
Come on,
um I walked into that church house one way, and I left out of that church house another. And what I mean about that is I walked into that church depressed, down, suicidal, and believing my son won't gonna make it past 6 months.
yeah,
I left out of that church after I got prayed over, after just worshiping God and just enjoying the word. I walked out of that church another, and I said, okay, God, this pastor said that my son was gonna live and not die. I need for you to show me who you are through my son. Yes, I went through some stuff, and you brought me through some battles.
yeah,
But I need for you to really show me who you are through my son.
yeah,
And at that very moment, Domo, I gave God my son. I ripped up that obituary. I burnt that suit. I said, okay, God, my son shall live and not die, like that pastor said. And from that day forward, I said, okay, God, my son is in your hands. I don't care what he went through, what he's got to go through. He is in your hands. He went through so many surgeries on life support 5 times. And guess what? I did not worry. I went to war in prayer. I said, okay, God, I gave you my son. You gonna take him out of, you gonna bring him off of that life support every time he went in. Everybody around me sad. Everybody around me, why you not crying? Because God got him.
right. He shall
God
live.
got him.
That's it. Like that's the only thing I'm standing on.
Period.
He shall live and not die, and he's 18. So let's talk about living. What he
Come
doing?
through.
He's still
18.
here.
Still here.
Come on. I'm listen for the people out there. Let me tell y'all, y'all better get on this God train. I'm telling y'all. Okay, okay. He did
Hmm.
some impossible stuff. Is all I'm saying.
Yes,
He did.
that part.
That is beautiful. I think you are a testament of God doing what He does well. I mean, like point blank in the period, your faith was so strong to where you literally had obituaries. You literally had the death of your son planned out. And God was like, but he's not going to die. Like, he has so much work to do, and I'm going to prove to you how good I am through your son.
Yes, Lord.
Come on. That is so beautiful. Okay, so once you have the mindset of your son shall live and not die, did you start doing things differently in the sense of teaching him to do things, or even you learning more about his medical conditions?
Yes, I have got into the community, researching, it was so much information out there, that a lot of us right now still don't know. But doing a lot of researching, understanding my son's situation, understanding his medical situation, um, and yes, getting him different physical therapies, speech therapies, and just believing more and more that he
Yeah,
shall live.
that's so beautiful. Now, when it comes to your children, um, at the time or even now, do they understand, what your son is going through or dealing with, and is it hard for them to kind of comprehend it?
No, not at all. My daughter is now 19 years old in college, and
Come on.
my baby boy is 13. Will he be 14 next month? Never. My kids was um they was raised at 7 years old. My daughter was 7 years old. My baby boy was 6 years old. And I trained them how to feed them
Mm-hmm.
because he have a G2. I
Okay.
trained them how to suction him out. I've trained them how to change his diaper. I trained them how to do take care, basically take care of their brother. Because I
Yeah.
always said, Mama's not gonna be here all the time. So if God called me home before you guys, y'all would know what to do.
What to do?
They love my all of them have a bond with them. All both of them has a bond with them. They know how not to go out there and be rude to any other
Mm-hmm.
people, adults or children with
Right.
disabilities. um they are they love their brothers to death, especially my youngest son. They shared rooms for a long time, and they
So
just have that really, really close bond.
that's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. Natasha, I see you. I love you. And he is working miracles. I don't care what nobody say. He's
Yes,
still
Lord.
he still is. He in the blessing business and he in the miracle business. And that ain't ever gonna run out. Period. Point blank. That's all I gotta say.
Period. Period.
Um, I think that's amazing that your children or his siblings, I'm not even gonna just say your children, his siblings have Ashley, what up? Love you. I know you now. His siblings have such a care and want to know and learn about not just what his disabilities and what he deals with, but also now they get a perspective and they're more hypersensitive of other people
Yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
think that's dope.
Hmm.
I think that's
Hmm.
amazing. So for you as okay, so question, you don't call yourself a caregiver. What do you call it?
A mother taking care of her child.
Okay, that's what we're gonna say from now on. So as a mother taking care of her child, what are let's keep it a book, right? So are there has there ever been a time to where you kind of felt overwhelmed and you just wanted to just tap out?
Man, listen, 18 years of this.
Yeah.
Mighty God, yes. And that's keeping it real. Listen, it's not easy taking care of a child with a disability, but it's not hard either.
Yes.
Um, it's been plenty of times, and I can tell you one. My son had surgery. He had 3 surgeries in 2020.
Wow.
His it's was it hold on, he in March of 2020 he had to get the trachea. Now that bringing him home with that trach was so overwhelming. You
Really?
hear me? I mean, overwhelming. No sleep, machines going off nonstop, wondering is he breathing?
Yeah.
Look, ventilator. Every time the ventilator will go off, I'm wondering like, why is it going off? I'm paranoid. Like,
Yeah.
listen, only time that ventilator is supposed to be going off if he stopped breathing. And it been a couple of times that he have, and I'm like, God, what the word? But that was so overwhelming. Um, uh, when that same year in 2020, he had back surgery. He had a spinal surgery,
Wow.
and he have 30 rods in his back. So that was
Ooh,
overwhelming. And not only that, hold on, let me track back. The same year he had to get the halo. I'm not for sure if anyone know what the halo is, but it's a metal rod screwed in your skull, and it go around like a whole circle, and you got like 20 screws screwed in your skull. So this halo he had to wear for 3 months before he got the spinal surgery. So that was overwhelming. He couldn't sleep the way he wanted to sleep. it,
yeah.
it was so overwhelming. So to answer your question, yes, yes, yes,
That's
yes.
a lot. That's a lot. Just 2020 alone. That's a lot.
Hmm. Hmm.
That
Yes,
man.
ma'am.
And that's one of the reasons why I love to interview caregivers and mothers that take care of their children, because you guys are um hidden heroes in my view, even because just me having a disability and my mom um taking care of me, even as
Hmm.
from a child to an adult, you guys job is never over, and I think you guys get overlooked often, and people don't know the sacrifices that you guys have to deal with and have to um it you guys have to,
Yeah.
you guys have, there is no option. And even if you have like a spouse, you're the mom, so you're like, I'll do it.
Hmm.
Like, that's just what it is. So I want to commend you openly. I want to give you your flowers now.
Oh,
I
thank
want
you.
to commend you for just stepping up and just being the mom that you're supposed to be, but also caring for someone that needs extra help.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You're amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
How, oh, there's a question. How often do you seek respite care?
Actually, I have a nurse that come out every day. She don't stay the whole hours because I guess I don't allow her to. Um, that's something God is working in
It's
me.
okay.
Y'all forgive
It's
me.
okay.
Um, but I can't. Every time I need a break, I will call.
Yeah.
But it's just this thing of someone in my house all these hours. So, to answer your question, Queen, when I need it, if I need it. So if I need a weekend to myself, I'll call a nurse and they'll come out for respite care.
That's it. If and when.
Yeah,
If read between the lines, y'all. If and when.
yeah.
That's all I got. So for you, being a 100% hands-on mom, do you have certain things that kind of give you that freedom to that's just your thing, that just gives you that reset, regroup, recoup?
Yes, I will go get my feet done. That's my thing.
Come on. Come
I
on.
will go get. That's my self care moment. Is just going to get me my feet done. Um, or a massage.
Yes.
But it's maybe once a month. But
Okay.
I have to take that moment
Yes.
and like you said, reset.
Yeah.
That's
It's
that's my thing.
it's almost like for you, because your life has to, it's almost a little bit, your life is on a schedule
Yeah.
because of time. Your life is on a schedule. So to break away from that schedule, a lot of times, some, well, not a lot of times, some people need that they need a different look. They need a different visual
Mm-hmm.
to get back to what you're doing, because you can get burnt out, bro.
Oh yeah.
You doing
Oh yeah.
you can get burnt out quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Self care matter. Thank you, Natasha. It does. Self care matters.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Care
If
matters.
it's just going riding out down the road, getting you a your favorite snack or drink, that's listen, that little moment right there is a self-care moment.
And if you go out and get a snack, just give me some fruit snacks. That's all I ask. Just give me some fruit snacks, and I'll be forever grateful. It's a little thing.
Right.
So, can you tell us one thing for those that, for the parents and the moms that do take care of their child 100%, and that do have children or a child that has severe medical conditions? Can you give us one thing that you can tell them to just kind of keep them going, because they may hit that plateau like, I'm tapped out, bro. I can't.
One thing I'm going to say to every mother out there with a child with a disability, or even if you're taking care of a loved one with a disability, um, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And I've learned this because if you are mentally drained, you
Mhm.
are you are physically tapped out, emotionally, you are no good for your loved one.
That's good.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Step aside at least twice a month or even daily, just for 20 to 30 minutes, just to have a you time.
Yep.
Whatever that you time is, just take like daily 30 minutes out of your time just to go get you a cup of coffee if that's what you like, and sit in your car, go to the library, something just to refresh your mind. Quietness. I love quietness. I love peace. That's what helps me. I can't stand a whole bunch of noise around me, so I love a quiet space. But take care of yourself. I'm learning, for example, my health is very important to me.
Yeah.
I'm now on this weight loss journey
Come on, weight
because
loss.
I need to get my strength back. I
Yeah.
have to keep my son is nonverbal. He is wheelchair bound, so that means he need me 24/7. I have
Hmm.
to carry him, lift him up, and I need my strength for that. If I don't take care of myself, I'm no good for him.
Yeah.
You get so take care of yourself. That's
That's,
mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically.
I love that. That's huge. And as a woman, as a mom who always cares for others, sometimes we for well we I'm gonna speak that into existence. Sometimes we, but right now you, sometimes the moms forget that part.
Mhm.
They forget that part to take care of themselves, and they end up downfalling. And then it's like, well, during those times where I didn't take that time because I was like, well, I could do maybe one more thing for them, or maybe I
Yeah,
could. So
yeah.
I, I think that's really key that you said that. I
Like
love
it, at one point, I used to hold my urine. And what
that.
I mean by that, I could be in his room and
Yeah.
my husband gets on me so bad. And he see my legs shaking. Babe, you gotta use the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. I'm like, no, I got this. I got to finish. I got to finish. And I literally, I don't know why I do that. Say, hold on, let me finish feeding them first. Or hold on, let me finish changing them first. Or hold up, I got one more thing I need to do. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And my husband gets on me so bad, like, go to the bathroom.
Hey, take us to the bathroom. You got what else you got to deal with.
Right.
I definitely agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with everything you said as far as taking care of yourself first. Make sure you're good, and then that'll be even better for you caring for someone else, because you right. You got some nuggets. Okay, so speaking of nuggets, can we talk about the queen? Like you're on this whole queen vibe, and I love it. Can you tell the people what you do? Like what you do? Because we see it in the back. We see it in the
Okay, so what I do, I am first of all, I am a author, a
come,
first time author,
come on,
and I am a designer. I design centerpieces
bomb,
for weddings. I design wedding bouquets as well.
bomb.
And I am the founder of Queen Fix Your Crown. Well, as you can see behind me, Queen Fix Your Crown is a nonprofit organization that help women to know their worth, their self worth, and just to let every queen out there around this world know that they are not alone and they have a voice.
I love it. Queen Picture Crown. Come on. First of all, welcome to the Authors Club. I am
Thank you.
I'm elated that you're an author. I think that's huge. A lot of people don't know what it takes to become an author. So I understand and I get it.
Mhm.
I get it. So I commend you for taking that step as an author. That's super dope. And let me tell y'all, her bouquets and all that jazz is bomb.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bomb. That not even .com. It's past.com. It's .edu. It's .edu. And the Queen Fixture Crown, I think that is dope. Um, we definitely as women need to keep our confidence built up.
Yeah,
Especially all this stuff going on in the world. We trying to keep up with the Joneses, even though I'm a Jones. Don't try to keep up with me. Don't do
right,
it. Keep up
right.
with yourself. Whatever your last name is, keep up with that.
That part.
I think that's super dope. So where can people find you? Where can the women that want to be a part of Queen Fixture Crown, where can they find
Yes, listen, Facebook, Queen Fix. All you got to do is type in Queen Fix Your Crown. It would pop up right there on your screen. Listen, come on over there and join this sisterhood. It's a sisterhood. I promise, not just on Facebook. This is not just a Facebook group. When I tell you we are out there in the community, we get together. We have so many events going on. We have a fashion show coming up. We have a car show coming up. Listen, we have a sip and bake coming up. We have our conference coming up, our second annual conference coming up. So listen, we are not just a Facebook group. We are out there in the community. Not only that, we are out there to go into different schools, passing out our self-care pouches. So our Queen Fix Your Crown self-care pouches is for every queen that's in middle school and high school. And
you?
inside these pouches are hygiene products for every queen, down to deodorant, lotion,
Yeah.
vitamin wipes, body wash, whatever a queen can use while they in school. Because just in case an emergency, we have emergencies. So them self-care pouches is for them just in case emergency. So
Love
come
it.
on over there and join the sisterhood.
Cause I'm a part of it. I'm in the group. So
Yes.
y'all need to come on in too. Y'all
Yes.
support each other. Y'all better come on because I be getting my confidence like you right. Right. I, I am better than I was yesterday. Okay.
Yes, that part. Come on, Domo.
You yes. Sure. Yes, everyone. If you're a woman, please go follow Queen Fix Your Crown on Facebook and get in on this love, get in on this confidence because like we prizes. I don't know if y'all knew that, but we some pretty dope okay. It's in the
Yes,
book.
you are.
We are prizes and we got favor.
Mhm.
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Thank you again, September, so much. First, I love your name. Like I love just saying it's just so dope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. Come on. Yes, follow.
Thank you, Natasha.
That's my dog. That's my dog. Thank
Listen, Domo, you continue
you.
doing your thing. You hear
Thank
me?
you.
I am so proud of you. I don't have to know you. And that's what Queen Fix Your Crown is about. We don't have to know each other to compliment each other and encourage each other. Listen, you are doing your thing. Continue to make a difference in the world. Continue to make a difference in your guest speakers. I love me some you, girl. I
Thank
love your
you.
vibe.
I love you. I love you. Thank you so so much. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate the it's not easy all the time, but I love what I do, and because of people like you that support, and you don't have to know me, but you know what I do. You know what it's I definitely appreciate it. So I don't take it. Come on, glasses, dang. I don't like thank you again so so much for being a guest on the show. I am always going to say that I'm so grateful and I'm so humble for you sharing your story and being transparent and just being open and sharing to the people like what this life looks like. It's not easy, but God graced me to do it,
Yes, yes,
and I'm a rock with it.
yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you so so much. Gabe's gonna put you in the back because he keep popping up on the screen. Dang. Gabe's gonna put you in the back. Love you so so much, September.
Love you too.
Yep, Gabe. I'm about to fuss on live. Gabe, why you keep popping up on the screen? Shoot, you messed up the vibe. Okay, I love you, Gabe. For real. I really do. All right, so I told y'all, September, she's amazing. Like, golly. And y'all need to go follow her Facebook group page, Queen. And maybe all right, Gabe. All right, guys. You guys go follow her Facebook group page, Queen. Fix Your Crown. Go follow that because it's super dope encouragement. So let's get into the sponsors really quick. Who the first one up? Who the first one up? Who the first one? Gabe. Thank you. The Ashley N and Co for those women that want that everyday look, casual, comfy, yet cute. Follow the Everyday Woman on IG at the Ashley N and Co, and also on Facebook, the Everyday Woman. Too loud, coop. Next up, let's get it. Uh, thank you. Harris Transportation LLC Freight Carrier. Come on, carrier. Freight carrier services for those ones that need their bulk items transferred from one place to another. Contact 951 area code 472-3376 and or email Chris Harris 763 at yahoo.com. They're professionals, so get into it. Next up, who we got? Ayra and Raw Regimen. Ayra and Raw. So we about to do this health and wellness, like healing naturally the godly way. We ain't about to do the pills and all that jazz. No, we about to get it from the earth. So for the people that want that natural healing and wellness, visit www.therawregimen.com and or www.iura.com. Last up, who we got? Sisters of some science, sisters of some women. This is for the women. Let's go. For the women, this is a group that gathers you to empower you to be greater than you were yesterday. Let's go, women. Like, it's time. It's time. Yep, yo. Time to make that change. Okay. Visit Sisters of Substance on Facebook and Sisters of Substance on IG. Yo, that's the announcement. I mean, that's the sponsors. Now we got the church announcements. Okay, so real quick. If you want to be a guest on the show for season 3, you have to have a disability or medical condition, or you're a caregiver or a care worker. Holla at me. If you or you know someone that wants to be a guest on the show. Y'all know how we, okay? Y'all know how I get down with my guests. You can be on the show too, and we can be the bestest friends, is all I'm saying. Holla at me. Let me know. Season 3 about to come up, so y'all better get on, is all I'm saying. Next church announcement is, if you want to be a sponsor for season 3, you have a business and you want to be a sponsor, holla at me now. I'm going to tell y'all, don't be trying to contact me in season 3 while we in there. Oh, I want to be. No, 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 no. We're not going on CP time. We're doing things ahead of time. We're being proactive, as my mom said. Proactive. Let me know now so I can lock you in. I'm going to tell y'all, some of these sponsors are grandfathered in, meaning they have their spot locked in for every season that we do. So I don't want you to miss out. Get your spot locked, bars. Get your spot locked. Okay, last church announcement is next week. This will be my last episode for season 2. Whoop whoop. We're gonna be 26 episodes in. So last week. What? Next week is going to be the very last episode of season 2. And then season 3 will be starting in January. So let me tell y'all, next week I'm about to have, it's gonna be me, and it's about to be a special guest. And the guest you guys hear every single episode. You guys about to see his face. Gabe. My production dude, Gabe, is about to be on. So for the people that don't think that Gabe is real, y'all about to see him next week in living color, bro. Let's go. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we're goofy. So y'all gotta be on next Tuesday, 7 p.m. East Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, next Tuesday we live. Gabe, you already know what to do. Get me out of here. Love y'all.